Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to do February 2021 favorites, and I'm talking really fast because I've got a lot and we need to get moving. Okay, then let's just talk about a meh. I don't hate this, but I'm not in love either. So I went and bit the bullet after I ran out of my Better Not Younger hair stuff because I wanted to try this stuff again. Now, years and years ago, like back when you had to go to a hairdresser. I don't think I ever used this, but I used the Moroccan Oil, and I do love their oil. But the Moisture Repair shampoo and conditioner, it's just not enough. Now, I am really in favor of their clarifying shampoo, but these two here, it feels squeaky clean, but looks really dry when I get out. And I don't know, I'm not that big of a connoisseur of hair stuff, so I can't tell you what that means, why it does it, but for my gray hair, this just isn't enough. But oh my gosh, can I tell you how much I love the smell of this stuff. Ah, it just smells so good. But I wanted to mention this Shag runner carpet that I got for my bedroom. I love that thing. It feels so good underneath my feet when I get up. The shag on it is pretty deep. So when I stand on it to do my hair, when I step out of bed on a cold winter morning, this just feels wonderful. And I can't believe how little I paid for this. I really recommend it. I love that rug. Every year for Valentine's, my Valentine says, "Honey, what do you want for Valentine's Day?" And it's always usually some kind of makeup. This year, what I really wanted was a red coat. I like the way my hair looks with red. Macy's was having one heck of a sale for Valentine's Day. It's an Klein red Peacoat, and I love my new coat. All right, most of you know that I am really good friends with Mel Thompson. So I'm telling Mel one day, I think I'm going to have to give it up because of editing. Some YouTubers pay editors to edit their videos for them, or a few of their videos for them. I can't afford help. And even if I could afford it, I couldn't give my videos to an editor because of the fritziness. I can't keep the channel with just one video a week. It's not enough. I'm not big enough yet that one video is going to pull in enough money for me to be able to pay the bills I'm paying with the YouTube channel. And my back won't let me continue to sit in the chair. So I'm telling her, I think I'm going to have to give up my channel. And she's like, don't do that. Don't do that. I love your channel. Do this. She told me about this system. So this thing lets me sit in the bed, on the couch, in the chair, and position myself in such a way that my back doesn't hurt, my legs don't swell up. I can edit for hours on end like that. And then I made it even better by getting this table. And so obviously, these are cutouts here so that the computer doesn't get hot. There is a cutout here for a drink cup, if you like. There's a drawer right here that holds a little doodad that goes in these holes. You see these holes right here? So that goes in there so that if you want to incline it, it will hold on to your laptop. This lifts up then, and this will let you suspend this in several ways. So, I mean, you've got options here with this. These legs pull out like so. So I can sit, see, with that pillow system and use this so I'm not burning my legs with the laptop. So now what I do is I will sit in here and I'll edit for like an hour, maybe get up, walk around or whatever. But the point is I'm not sitting in the chair from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. And just when I thought things couldn't get any better, a company reached out to me. What they actually wanted was for me to pick out some spa stuff and review that. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. But you know what I kind of do want? This. You're like, what is that? I have a video out, I'll see if I can link it, where I talked about pain relieving things. I have a massage chair, and I love that thing. If I get to the point where my entire back is just like aching and it has to be rubbed out, I have burned out so many of these chairs doing this because you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to put it in a chair and then sit there and then it but that doesn't dig hard enough. So I lay down on it in the bed and then I press my back into it. I have one spot in my back that is just horrid. And what it does is it goes down and then up and then down and then up. And it just keeps doing that. So I have to wait until it gets to the one spot and then press my back into it so it can dig out that one area. And I'm really super stoked to tell you about this because I don't have to lay on this. And if you did, it would hurt, okay? Because these come up pretty far. See that? I can't imagine laying on that. The problem with the other one is they're down in there. This goes right behind your back and in the whatever area you need it to be in. And it has the right amount of pressure. This feels so good. It comes with your AC adapter, of course. They all do, right? But it's also got one that goes in the car. Here you got this thing and it comes off the back, and then you just take and plug whichever adapter you need into it. So if you want the AC adapter, of course, you would just plug this in like so and then plug this into the wall. It's got a really long cord on it. Works perfectly for me because I don't typically use this right on top of an outlet. And I love this so much that I asked them if I could have a code for you so that you could save on it a little bit more, even though I don't think the price of this is ridiculous at all. If you see me on Instagram, you know that Derma E sends me packages all the time. Thank you, Derma E. This is the product that started it all. This is, I think, how I got on their radar was this product here. It is the Derma E Ultra Lift Firming DMAE Moisturizer. I don't know what DMAE is, but I know that it made my skin look really good. I loved this product and I talked about it, and then Derma E started sending me things. They sent me shampoo and conditioner once that had this blue label on there, and it was like, you know, I'm really finicky with shampoo and conditioner, I guess. But anyway, so this here I was reluctant to try, but I'm super glad that I did. It's the Keratin Thickening Spray. It says Biotin Protein, Therapeutic Mint, and it has this chanterelle. I know I can't pronounce things. I'm going to put that here. Mushroom. Conditions, nourishes, strengthens, and adds volume for styling. This stuff is excellent. And I just spray it in my hair after I've washed it. And then I've been putting this in there, this magic gold thing of bonding hair repair oil. These two items with my heat protectant, I feel like makes my hair look really good. I've got them both in today. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I've styled my hair different is all. I didn't push it up as high and, you know, as much. I kind of combed it down a little more today. But I think my hair looks thicker, shinier, healthier since I've been adding this in. Clarins sent me some stuff, okay, because I asked them to, because I can't get enough of a brand I can't afford. So I was on Octoly perusing for Fresh and Clarins. So we're in the dead of winter. In fact, I think it was a blizzard when I did this. Okay. It's the double serum liquid gold. Literally, it looks like liquid gold, doesn't it? And then this is the Clarins Hydra Essential Cream. And these are supposed to quench dry skin in the winter. You know how you get in the winter, right? And this is lovely, right? This moisturizer is lovely. But if it were me, I personally would pair it with this, this Clarins Nutri Luminaire. I'm not supposed to be talking about this. I'm supposed to be talking about this. This is a good moisturizer, don't get me wrong. And in the summer, I think I would appreciate this more. This isn't as hydrating as this is, okay? But just saying, hang on a second. So this stuff here, because I already have my makeup on, I can't show you, like with the actual product, what to do. But I can tell you, and I can put it on my hands. There's 2 drops here. Can you see them? One's bigger, one's littler. So if you twist this way to the little drop, it gives you less, obviously. Turn it that way, you get more. We're going to do less right now because I don't want to waste it. Look where I'm at already. Okay, I want to use as little as possible here for this demonstration. That seemed like too much. All right, so it's this oil. It's complete age control for winter time. And what you do is you put that in your hands and you do this. You know, doesn't need to be warmed up to melt or anything, but you see that? And then you come to your face and you press in, and you're working your lymphatic system as you're doing this, pressing it in smoothing out, pressing and smoothing out, coming down to your throat, pressing, smoothing out. And your skin just drinks that in. Oh, yeah. Then you take this, the moisturizer, and you rub that into your face. And it feels so good for about 10 minutes. And then it's totally absorbed into your skin. And that's why I tend to like this one better, the Nutri Luminaire, in the winter. I mean, I really want, and I love the smell of all Klein stuff. Why am I wasting this one? I don't know. This is so good. But this one here, if you have really dry skin, I would suggest this one over this one because it's beautiful. Funny, true story about this. When I was taking care of my mom after her surgery, and I would go over there and give her a bath and take care of her poor skin was so dry. And I'm like, Mommy, I'll bring something. So I brought this over. And she knew as soon as she saw Klein's, because I've given her Klein's things before because I love her. And I want to pamper her. And I put this on her and immediately she was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And she said, I could feel that immediately. And it made her skin feel so good. This I recommend. Highly. This is a good moisturizer, but I've got a lot of good moisturizers, okay? This is something really special. Here, we're going to jump into Good Molecules. They have 2 new products. One of them they sent me, the other one I bought. I purchased this. It is the BHA Clarifying Gel Cream, and I've been needing it to clear up the left side of my face. I'm sure you'll be hearing about that in the future because I was doing something different on the right and on the left side of my face, and the left side of my face just kept breaking out. So I started incorporating this. Love it. This is formulated with salicylic acid, and what you do is you put on your serums and then you put this on. I've been doing it at night. This is the Yerba Mate Wake Up Gel for your eyes. I don't notice that it did anything, but I don't have a really big bag problem. So anytime a product is sent to me like this, I say the same thing. It doesn't do anything for me because I don't really have anything for it to do something to. It's formulated to help revitalize and energize the eye area. It's just not a product I would typically buy, but this is new from Good Molecules as well. But this here, yes. Okay, now we're going to talk about Fresh. Recently, I think I already told you in another video that I gave my rose petal toner to my mom, so I needed to order another one. So I went on and I ordered another one, and then they sent me this sample. Now, I brought the sample in here to show you how far I'm into the sample. So what this is Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum. This Rose Deep Hydration line, oh my gosh. For somebody that doesn't like to get roses, I have fallen hard for what Fresh's Rose line does for my skin. You see how much is gone? That's how long it took me to decide to go buy it. Here it is. That's how it comes to you. This is a glass bottle. Of course, when you shake this up, it turns this milky serum, and it don't take much. So we're not going to be opening that because I'm going to be using this. But I wanted to show you this because that's how long it took me to decide. I need this in my life too. It feels so good. It goes on right before my moisturizer does. Editing Mary here. Well, this is a fine how do you do. I'm editing and I'm like, but what about the cleanser? What happened to the thing about the cleanser? I don't know, but in any case, I don't remember exactly how I got this. I've had 2 of these. And I don't remember if they sent this to me in something or if it was a deluxe sample. I've bought so much Fresh that it's possible that they sent me one and then I bought something at their website and they sent it to me as a deluxe sample. It doesn't matter. Here or there, I love this cleanser. This is the Soy Face Cleanser. And it's rich in amino acids. It gently cleanses the face and the eyes, it says. I don't put it on my eyes, but I do love washing my face in this. So much that I'm really sad when this ran out. But then I was on the Octoly website, as I do, and look what I got. This is a limited edition, 200 ml size, and they gifted this to me. So Fresh gifted this to me through the Octoly network, that you know that I totally would have bought it because I buy Fresh a lot, and I just hadn't gotten the money and replaced that little 20 ml, which they don't sell a 20 ml. So I had to have gotten this as a deluxe sample or something. It doesn't matter. I fell in love with it, and I am so happy to have this. It says on the back, Fresh celebrates its iconic soy face cleanser with this limited edition packaging. This extra gentle cleanser for all skin types instantly whisks away everyday impurities, makeup, even mascara without stripping the skin of its essential moisture. It's a multitasking formula that also works to tone, soothe, and soften the skin for a radiant, healthy complexion. Just put it between your palms and just go over your face with it, and it lathers up but doesn't strip the skin. I mean, my skin barrier is just perfectly fine. I've washed this weight, for a little bit, and it doesn't get that drawn up tight feeling that you get when you have messed with the pH of your skin. So I really love this. Thank you, Fresh, for sending this. You know you've made a customer of me. Now I have a mixture of La Mercier. So some of it I bought, some of it they sent me. These lip pencils, huge fan of these. I've been wearing them as lipstick. That's what I have on my mouth, is this lip pencil. You know how you get a lip liner that's just too creamy? And then, in 10 minutes you have to put it back on again because it done slid off your mouth. This isn't like that. It is creamy, but not so creamy that it's going to leave your mouth. It's not so hard that it hurts. It's not drying at all. And it has good staying power. I'm just going to continue along with the PR that they sent me, and then we'll talk about the stuff I bought. This is their new concealer stick. And they also sent me with their brush, which I love that brush. They also sent me the Secret Concealer, which I always wanted to try, but never bought because I didn't understand these two colors, and why have I got this big pan of this? And I also didn't want to pay that much money to get yet another concealer that just wiped right off my face. That was my view. That was such a mistake. I could have rectified so many things over the years if I had just got this product. This concealer is kind of sticky, so it stays in place when you put it on. It's not a creamy concealer. You know how you'll get a zit or there's an age spot and you do your foundation and then you take a concealer and you go over it, but it either doesn't match or it's like not the right consistency, so it wears off. That is what's special about Secret Camouflage. It literally is camouflage. You take a brush like an eyeliner brush or something, and you can go between these two and mix it to get it exactly the color that you need. That's what they have the two colors for. Depending on my foundation, that might be this one alone. Or maybe I have a foundation that's not quite a match for me. I can just mix these two together and come up with the right one. Now, I have it in Secret Concealer 2. They have them in other shades also. I don't know that I would take this under my eyes, though, but I think that's where this comes in. At first, I thought that this product was probably just this on the go, but I don't think that anymore. Now, on one side, you have a concealer. And on the other side, you have an eye brightener. The eye brightener, I don't bring under my eyes. It doesn't work very well. It doesn't have enough coverage, and there's like some kind of sparkly, glistening thing to it that I don't want to emphasize that. So what I do is I use this right there where my eyes are really dark, and then I will pat that in, or anywhere I just want to spot check. This thing's been my best friend on days where I don't want to wear makeup. I just spot conceal on my face, and I use the illuminating part right here in the corner. You know where my eyes are really dark right here? I put the eye illuminating part right in there and under my brow. And then also they sent me 4 of their blushes, and I love these. I was trying to decide which one of these I wanted to buy on their website, and I couldn't decide because, sometimes colors don't look right on the web. So I couldn't decide, and I ended up buying this. Love this. This is the Baked Blush Bronze in Ritual I think that's the only one they have. It's just so beautiful. It's got a little bit of flush to it, a little bit of highlight to it, and some bronze. And you just take your brush, go through here, and floop, floop, and you actually really don't even need to put on a blush. This has got you covered. I love this. And the last thing I bought from them last month was this, the Pure Canvas Primer, the blurring one. I really like this. It goes on like a moisturizer. I don't think that this is actually blurring, but it does look beautiful under makeup. I love the way it sets down. It's moisturizing, but yet it's got good grip for your makeup. And I found that it made my Laura Mercier foundation anyway looks really good with this. And while we're talking about primers, I'm glad I gave this a second chance. In my Your Holy Grail video, this was one of the things that I bought alongside this foundation, which I don't like. So that can go. I don't really care about that. The reason is because it oxidizes on me. That's why I don't like it. I ain't got time for a foundation that oxidizes. But had I not given this another try, I probably would have given this away also. I like the way this primer feels. When you put this on, it feels instantly like it goes to powder. Now, I don't notice that this actually erases pores or anything, but it makes my skin look pretty good. So even without wearing foundation, I will put this on my pore area, faint veil of powder, and I think it looks really, really good. And the powders that I've been using are both from Fenty. So this I've already told you about in a favorites, but what I've not told you is that I'm not using it exclusively on its own as a foundation. I'm actually using it as a setting powder. I love this stuff over the top of any other foundation that I use. I really like it. It's got a blurring property to it that looks really good, and it don't make a mess. So I have been reaching for this a lot. And the thing I love to do it with is my Juno sponge. The Juno lemon sponge is my favorite thing, but in a pinch, I'll use this. So I've been loving this, and this I got the small size of in case I didn't like it, but I do, and I'm not going to open it up for you because I, again, took all of the tape off of all of the holes, so powder goes everywhere. I gotta quit doing that. This is a lavenderish kind of powder. It's brightening. So I've been using that underneath my eyes. I really, really like both of these Fenty powders. I had almost told myself, forget it, okay? Wayne, what's taking you so long to get your dang blushes in order? Serious, this was worth the wait. So I like this one even more than the pink one. This is Coral Rose. It's mostly pink with a pinch of this coral color. So it is beautiful. Beautiful. This highlighter I've already gouged with my fingernails. It's really beautiful, but I can't do with it what I do with this one. All right, this one here, I can lay that straight on my cheeks. I can mix these two together, and it's just gorgeous. But this one I have to be more careful with. This is more blinding in my face. Doesn't show texture, you know, so I don't have that problem. It's just a little bit much for me. Maybe not for you. But I don't mix these two together to get a shimmery blush. I will put this blush on and then just a wisp of this on my cheekbones. It's pretty powerful, I think. Not like this one where I will take my brush and go between the two, or take this and go in here and mix them together. That's the only thing. So I just can't believe how much I'm in love with this. This is the Hourglass Unlocked. And I didn't pull the trigger on this for the longest time. And I thought, yeah, okay, but do I really want to fall in love with another mascara that costs $30? Both these mascaras are good, but after trying this, I'm not satisfied with this anymore. This is Thrive Cosmetic. Now, they look really similar, but they feel different. The Hourglass brush is more bendy and not as hard as this brush. When you come into contact with the base of your eyelashes, the Thrive hurts a little bit. And while the Thrive mascara is good, I think that the Hourglass is better. Some people probably won't agree with me on that, but for me, there's no question that the Hourglass is better than the Thrive. The Thrive is by far one of the best tubing mascaras, but Hourglass beats it, in my opinion.
But what about for you? I think that this is going to come down to preference. The look is about the same, but I had to build up using more with the Thrive eye, which is the right eye. The Thrive mascara has a stronger stopper on it, so it doesn't pull out as much mascara, and it's a drier formula than the Hourglass. As mentioned before, the brush on the Thrive is more pokey, so I don't like that as well. But they both do coat the lashes nicely with tubes. I'm impatient though, so I'm going to choose the Hourglass because I don't want to sit there and patiently build up my mascara when I can just, in 2 coats, get it done with the Hourglass.
I hope you guys know, always remember, you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, just go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya. Bye. And I'm out.
Oh, yeah, baby. And what I really wanted was a red coat. The British are coming. The British are coming. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's going to make you mad or not, but I thought it was pretty funny. So that they're not getting swollen up like sausages. Do your guys' legs swell up like sausages? My legs swell up like sausages. It just kind of helps things stay loosey-goosey. That made me think of Top Gun. Goose you stud. Take me now or lose me forever. No. I don't think that's how that goes. And you know those massaging chairs? How do you say that? Shizitsu? A shih tzu? Yeah, poor little doggy. I put him back here, and he has to move all around, and then that rubs out my back. No, it's not Shih Tzu. It's that massage thing. And it runs on 3 AAA batteries. I am kidding you. That's insane. It doesn't run on batteries. What the heck? Kind of a vibrating massager runs on batteries. I'm starting with the woman in the mirror. She's got stuff all over her face. I love Michael Jackson this week. Yeah. Derma E is my skincare. They make the stuff I put all over my face. You know that it does erase. You can't beat it. They're like a smooth criminal. Okay. It's the double serum, hydric and lipatic. Shake. Shake your rose oil. Shake your rose oil. Why don't you keep that up and drop it, Mary? All right. They are creamy, but they're good and stiff, too. All day long. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. All night long. Yeah, all day and all night. My neighbor's car alarm has got a defect. And it does this all the time. I'm going to have to stop filming. Oh, now it's stopped. But in a little bit, it'll go off again.